Happy Tuesday, y'all. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. We got shit to talk about today and shit to remind us of. All right, so join in. I'm going to give y'all the vibes. I forgot something. I need to get up from my seat. But in the meantime, between time, I'm going to give y'all these vibes. All right, because what?
Step one, wake up, early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Well, set your affirmations,
aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation.
good food, good mood,
Blood in circulation, one step
at a time.
yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take.
Come on.
I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
And if I make a mistake, it's called
education.
I try to do this every day,
call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a
good day.
what? Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day.
hey, wake up, today's gonna be a
good day.
wake up, today's gonna be a
good day. So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
hey, what? So I'ma fake it till I
make it.
come on,
Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience, one day at a time. That's how you operate a cadence. So flow, you grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Step one, wake up, early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up,
today's gonna be a
good day.
hey,
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
wake up, today's gonna be a
good
hey, wake up,
today's gonna be a good day.
wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
hey,
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation.
good
food,
good mood.
blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you
Come on
make it.
in.
Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day and call it replication. What?
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's
Hey,
gonna be
Mama
a good
Bible
day.
fan.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high,
Other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo.
Negative thoughts are
Poison they ride. Head full of thoughts, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
What?
Yeah,
So I'ma fake it.
till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time. It's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show
Hello,
yourself a
Dad-in-law.
foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes
Temptation. I live
know
my.
that I like to do it.
Oh,
'Cause it's
hey,
sensation.
Real
I live my
Breezy.
life in my
Real
head like a narration.
DBZ.
Don't expect greatness, do my best.
Welcome.
Man, I'll take it.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey, wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Come on, wake up. Hey, so blessed. Hey, blissfully. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a fucking good day, right, y'all? Come on in, come on in. I see y'all coming in slow. Hey, so blessed. Hey, blissfully evolving. Yes, Wombat. Yes, I appreciate you migrating from TikTok and jumping on over here to IG to hear what we're talking about today. You know, for anyone that's new that's joining today's show, right? This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone, right? Y'all know that, right? You know, just in case you forgot what that means to me, RAW are my true initials, right? But that is the raw aspect of who I am, right? I'm going to give it to you raw. You're going to get me raw, unfiltered, right? I am my authentic self, right? And truly, those are my initials. Those are my initials, all right? I got you. Keep the comments coming. I got you, all right? Keep the comments coming. I'm going to get there. And I'm proud of you, so blessed. All right. Good morning, Sai Abdullah. Good morning. So raw, those are my true initials, my authentic self. This is what you get, right? And you know, I mean, you know, you either like me or you don't, right? I don't think there's an in between, right? My vibe is either for you or it isn't. And that's okay. I still try to love up on my brothers and sisters to the best of my ability, even if I have to do it from a distance, right? It's okay. It's okay. To the bone is the ability to deep dive, go into yourself, right? And unpack some shit. Know who you are. Get familiar with yourself, right? Because a lot of us, we think because we are within our own bodies and within our own minds and we live our own experiences that we know ourselves, right? But the one thing that I'm learning every day on this show is that we're all on here trying to figure ourselves out. We're all unpacking shit and discussing shit that we didn't even know was an issue, and we didn't even know patterns that we had until we all get together and we start talking about it, and then these light bulbs go off and we go, wow. Okay. So raw to the bone, being your authentic self and being able to unpack to the core of who you are. Okay. And being happy with who you are. Right? Hey, Interior Rue. Hey, Fire and One. So I just wanted to put that out there, right? Because I jump across all platforms and I have, you know, I go on TikTok and I advertise as well, right? And I have a couple of people that have joined from TikTok. I got someone from TikTok today joining the show and I love it. All right. Spread the word. Spread the word. I'm out here. I don't charge for this show. It's free. It's for all of us to get on here and talk about some shit that's on our minds. All right. Yesterday we came on here with the goal of talking about do you bury your feelings? But we got into some other shit yesterday that was deep, right? That was related to hashtag fit friends, right? Nice segue into that. Hashtag Fit Friends. Hashtag Fit Friends is something that we are doing on Coffee with Friends to onboard everyone to get in touch with their fitness goals, right? Everyone on here talks about their trauma and unpacking and being a better them, right? But we not only have to work on the mind, we also have to work on the body. Right? Not so that we can have bikini bodies, even though I wouldn't mind that coming with the package. You know what I'm saying? Right? But you know, we are working out the body to make sure that not only are we getting the mind healthy, but we're getting the body healthy too, especially as we get older, right? You know, take a look around, y'all. Take a look around. These older women in their 50s are not looking like the older women in their 50s from before. People are in touch with their body and the needs for their own health, right? And what that looks like for you might be different than what it looks like for me. But the goal is to work towards a healthier you. Show up for yourself, and eventually your mind and your body will show up for you. Right? Hashtag fit friends. Hashtag fit friends. You know, I love y'all. Okay, we started hashtag fit friends. I'm sharing it on my screen. October 17th, which was yesterday. Yesterday was day one of hashtag fit, well, not day one of hashtag fit friends, because we've been talking about hashtag fit friends for a while. And some of us have been working out and tagging hashtag fit friends, right? But the 15-day challenge, day one started yesterday, right? This is a challenge where everyone is engaged in this challenge. 15-day challenge is called Just Move and Hydrate, right? No pressure. No pressure. We're not asking people to do backflips. We're not asking you to go have a membership at Club Pilates. We're not asking you to do any of that, right? What we're asking you to do is the same way you come here to Coffee with Friends every morning and you commit to get your mind right. We're just asking you to give your body some attention. Give your body some love, right? 30 minutes of concentrated movement a day, right? And this is how I rationalize that. I sit on the couch and I flip channels for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes gone just flipping channels trying to figure out what I want to watch, right? And then I fumble around and do it. The next minute, 20 minutes has gone by. And so I say to myself, if I could flip through channels for 10 minutes and scratch my ass for another 10 and do whatever the fuck, I can carve out 30 minutes of my day to give to myself, to love up on myself. Think of it that way. Good morning, Pat. Think of it that way, right? So I just want to take a moment and hey, Uhu, hey, Desirably Bodacious, cute name. I just want to take a moment and guys, some of you guys are working out and drinking your water and doing things and you might not be posting. And so I want to celebrate you as well. All right. So I'm going to take a hashtag Fit Friends moment. So Blessed 21 said, I drank 60 ounces of water yesterday. That shit ain't easy. Normally I aim to drink 3 of these bottles a day, right? Yesterday, I only got in 2. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? I aim to drink 3 of these bottles a day. Yesterday, I only got in 2. Only got in 2 bottles of water, okay? But today, since my goal is 3 bottles, today I am still aiming for 3 of these bottles of water, all right? That would give me over 90 ounces of water. So, I'm not saying your days have to be perfect, but what I am saying is take note of the things that you're challenging. You're challenged with. For me, I'm challenged with drinking 3 bottles of water. And when I do accomplish it, I'm proud of myself. But it takes effort, it takes concentration. I literally have to look at my bottle and be like, I'm not thirsty, but I'm going to drink this water right here. Yeah. So blessed. Kudos to you for sharing your accomplishment yesterday. 60 ounces of water. Any concentrated movement, so blessed, you want to share with us? I mean, if 60 ounces of water is all you got in, it's still something. You got 14 more days to get it up. Don't beat yourself up. If you didn't accomplish your whole goal yesterday, today is a new day. All right. And so I want to take a moment right now and just say, I appreciate the motherfuckers that share what they're doing so that I know that we're out here doing it together. So this is Theo. Theo posted her bike ride Monday. Never skip a Monday. Just move. Oh, I put 10:27 to 10:30. I meant 10:17 to 10:30. But y'all, oh God, I made a mistake. It's 10:17, y'all, at 10:31. I made a big mistake. See what happens when you get up in the fucking morning, you don't drink your coffee. All right. So anyway, y'all know the deal. Theo posted her workout. All right. So I want to thank Theo for consistently posting her workout and tagging hashtag Fit Friends, hashtag Coffee with Friends, hashtag Raw to the Bone. I love it. All right. Then we have Naomi's Light. See, I got the date right. Almost there. I said to 10:30. It should say to 10:31. What the fuck? I told y'all I need help. I'm a one-man band over here. All right. So just move and hydrate. Naomi's Light duoed my video that I posted up, the reel I posted up, which I loved. And she showed her bottles of water. I love it. Also, this is a video. If you go on my page, not only did she show her bottles of water, but she's also showing herself doing movement. Okay. So I love it. Thank you, Naomi's Light, for sharing this with us, right? Anybody else on here want to share what their day one looked like yesterday? Hashtag Fit Friends. This is where we're taking a few moments and we're dedicating to hashtag Fit Friends, right? Today is day 2, right? Who wants to share what they did on day 1 for hashtag Fit Friends, right? I'm going to throw the guest link up there just because in case any of you motherfuckers want to join on and say some shit, right? So think about that for a minute. Johnny said, good morning, everybody. First day back at work. My doctor cleared me, said I'm healing well. Yes. Yes, that is great to hear, Johnny. I love it. Welcome back to work. You've never left us. You've been healing and still joining Coffee with Friends, and I appreciate that shit, right? I do. But I'm so glad your doctor cleared you, and it's awesome that you are healing well. I love it. You know, as we get older, we take a little bit longer to heal, y'all. All right. So when I hear folks say they are healing and they are doing well, I appreciate that shit. Okay. Hey, Glamour 47. Hey, Interior Rue. Hey, Fire and One. Good morning. Interior Rue said, I actually got in a whole gallon yesterday, but it was not easy. That's okay, Interior Rue. Getting in 90 ounces for me is not easy either. And most days I don't accomplish it, but I try. And that is the key, right? That is the key to ultimately keep trying to aim for your goal. And once you reach your goal and your goal becomes easy for you, then you increase that goal. You see where I'm going? That's why I'm excited to know what the hashtag Fit Friends milestone leaders are putting together for you for the next challenge. Milestone leaders, we need another challenge. 15 days is going to go by fairly quickly. So what can we inject as another challenge to add to it? Don't think too heavily on it now. This is not for all the participants. This is just for the milestone leaders, for them to start thinking about it, right? But I appreciate y'all. Hey, Naomi's Light. I just shared your video, Naomi's Light, that where you duetted me and you shared your water and your movement. And I appreciate that shit. All right. All right. We are doing it together. I got the dates wrong on the stories, but just ignore that shit. Y'all know I got the date right on my screen. 10/17 to 10/31. Okay. These are the dates that we're in our 15-day challenge. All right. Anybody else want to share? Okay. All right. So for me, my share is, y'all know I rode my Peloton bike. I took a 20-minute class and then I took a 5-minute cool down class. That gave me 25 minutes. And then AG and I did a walk, a 3.5 walk. My legs were fucked up. Okay. I got into bed last night and I felt like I was dead. I did. I drank some damn tea. I said, what in the fuck was I thinking? I did 25 minutes on the bike and then I did an hour walk it was actually more than an hour walk. It was an hour and 10 minutes walk with AG, Daddy Longlegs. Okay. So I'm short, y'all. So walking with a man that's 6'1", it's like a light jog. Okay. And so even though he gave me an out a couple of times, like, you can go upstairs. I know you did your bike. You could just go chill and I'll do the rest of my walk. I was like, nope, I got this shit. Well, baby, I was dead. All right. So I did get in my walk yesterday, my bike ride yesterday, and 60, I think I drank about 69 ounces of water. Right. And so I know that I need to do better in the water arena. That is my contribution to hashtag Fit Friends. And so that y'all know there's a struggle with me as well. The water is a fucking struggle for me. It is. Okay. Georgie said, I got in around 50 to 60 ounces of water. I walked, but only about 15 and 20 minutes. But it was by chance that the walk came into play on some shopping in the French Quarter type walking. Okay. It doesn't matter. 15 to 20 minutes for your day one is good. The goal is 30 minutes of concentrated movement. If you can only do 15 minutes or 20 minutes, that's okay. The goal is at the end of by the end of the 15 days, right? Hopefully you will see how you are increasing in stamina. And not only increasing in stamina, right? Good morning, Zen. Good morning, Von Ray. Good morning, Lisa. Right? Not only are you increasing in stamina, right? But you are increasing in your level of commitment to yourself, right? 15 days. So we said yesterday on here, it takes 21 days to create a habit. 15 days. You almost there. By the time we get into our second challenge, it should start to feel like a habit. I hope. Okay. Well, Lisa, we are glad you are here today. Lisa Skinner, our resident CMOS, right? I didn't forget Lisa, right? If you're looking for CMOS, follow Lisa Skinner, right? I love it. Support each other. Okay. Right, Shirley. I read that by chance, but I don't care if it's by chance. I'm glad you got your shit in. All right, Georgie, but I need you to have a concentrated moment. All right, not just by chance. The fuck. Hey, E Hustles. E Hustle. I'm not sure if your profile is hacked, but I got an inbox from your profile on IG that said, I have a question. Can you help me with something? And normally when I get those kind of inboxes, that means that somebody hacked your shit. So maybe you want to change your password, or if you need help with something, tell me what it is on the show. Let us all help you. Hey, Soulful BBW. Zen said hashtag fit friends. I got about 60 ounces of water in and I did rehab, my shoulder, but did not work out because a work meeting ran long. Then therapy. Today, workout for an hour. Listen, the goal, congratulations then on the 60 ounces of water, on getting through your therapy, right? And being intentional about what you're going to do today. Listen, the 15-day challenge is not so that you could be disappointed at the end of the day when you don't accomplish everything that we are doing. Okay, perfect, E Hustle. I just want to make sure. Um, um, what was I saying? The fuck? Oh, we don't want to be disappointed if we don't accomplish everything that we set out to accomplish, right? The goal is you have 15 days to be comfortable within your goal. This goal is only going to take us to our next goal, to our next goal, and to our next goal. And at some point, it's just going to become every day. Hopefully, it becomes everyday behavior or whatever, becomes a lifestyle, right? Georgie said, ask Cheryl, I mean, I ain't want to shop and walk, but it happened. Otherwise, I would have slept all day. My cycle got me exhausted. Mm. Bleeding. Mm-mm. Don't. Mm-mm. You know, I look at the pads in the store and I'll be like, I don't miss your ass. Mm-mm. I don't miss them damn pads. I don't miss them damn tampons. I don't miss that period smell on your vagina. Because don't fucking lie. Okay, there is a dead rat period. You know, when you get to the end of your period and it starts smelling a little bit because it's that end of your period type shit, that shit is disgusting. Okay, and I don't care how clean you are, how much you scrub a dub your pussy. The shit is your body is cleaning out. Right. So if anybody try to make you feel bad because your period has an odor, they obviously don't know what the fuck is going on. Right. You could scrub the fuck out of that shit. Right. But drinking a lot of water will help. I'm just saying. Yes, dead rat. Me and my girlfriend used to call it dead rat because, you know, if your period lasted 5 days, by day 4, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Dead rats. Like, you take your panties down, you change your pad, and it's just not pleasant. Okay, it isn't. It isn't pleasant. It just isn't. And that's the real facts. So if anybody's out here talking about their period smells like roses, they fucking lying. The fuck. And my ass is clean. They fucking lying. But anyway, y'all, that was our hashtag Fit Friends moment. Unless anybody else wants to share what they have accomplished or what they're starting to accomplish and how they're feeling as they enter their day one into their hashtag Fit Friends journey, right? All right. So let me move on to reading with friends. All right. We have a book. Yes, y'all. The book that won is It Didn't Start With You. This is the first book that we're going to read. All right. I have my book ordered. Okay, It Didn't Start With You. Well, actually, I just put it in my cart. I don't think I hit the order button. But there's one thing I want to tell you. I went in and I'm healing on a budget, right? The hardcover of this book is $25.49. If you like hardcovers and you just want to have a hardcover, go for it, right? But the soft cover, It Didn't Start With You, is $12, right? So if you're on a budget, right, and you don't have a bookshelf and you need something that's more flexible to store away, or smaller to store away, you can get the soft cover. The soft cover is $12, right? Now, yesterday when I put it in my cart, it said if I ordered it yesterday, it would be here today. So I'm going to order this book today. It Didn't Start With You. And why I love the fact that this is the first book that we're starting with is because where the fuck did it start from? Where the fuck did it start from? This is what we're going to read, right? And I recommend that when you get the book, you highlight it, and you could do audiobooks, whatever makes you feel better, right? I don't have a preference, hardcover, soft cover, audiobooks, or whatever the fuck it is, right? I just know that we need to order this book this week. By Friday, I'm going to take a temperature check. I'm going to remind you guys every day, right? Because by Monday, we should all have this book in hand, right? We're going to come back around in 3 weeks. I'm going to start publishing that date. 3 weeks time period of when we're going to come back around and have the discussion about the book, right? Book club meeting. That book club meeting will be in the evening, and the whole hour will be dedicated in talking about what you got from this book. All right. We talk about healing, right? We can't just talk about it. We got to do it. And so this makes me just as accountable as everybody else, right? Now, I'm going to admit that um I don't particularly read books, and I mentioned that yesterday. This is going to force me to read it because we are doing it as a group, right? And I want to do the work for my mind and my body, right? And so we're doing it together, right? Soul Food said, I've been missing most of your show lately. I usually go back and listen, although it's not the same, no interactions. I know, Soulful, but life takes over. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you are here today. All right. Zen said, at Georgie, I'm getting a little tired of you rubbing it in that you're walking around the quarter all the damn time. I know. She get on my nerves. She get on my nerves. Okay. Lisa said, note, plan your pee breaks. I drive a lot making deliveries because when the water pee kicks in, oh boy, Lisa, I'm going to just share something with you right now and don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Actually, I done told a few of you motherfuckers on here already about the PP shenanigans in me, right? And so, Lisa, listen, baby, I am the chick that will jump out the car. I can't hold my pee. Y'all want me to drink 3 of these bottles? Well, that's what the doctors and motherfuckers say, right? Drink all this water. I can't hold my pee. And as I get older, and I do have Kegel balls, y'all, and you know what? I'm gonna stick them Kegel balls up my woo-ha today. I got to. I keep saying I'm gonna put these Kegel balls in my woo-ha so that it can so that it can automatically do Kegels instead of me trying to remember to do Kegels. But I can't hold my pee, Lisa. So I will pee on the go. I'm just the fuck saying. I pees on the go. I do. I'm sorry. Men do it all the time and nobody gives a fuck. Soon as women jump out and pull their whole ass out and go to pee, everybody's like, oh my God, they're disgusting. I'm I pees on the go. Always carry wipes, always carry tissue, and carry cups and shit in your car. Like, you know, them Dixie plastic cups and shit, so that you could just get the fuck out, go in the trunk of your car, get a cup, squat somewhere in the corner, piss in the cup, wipe up yourself real nice, pour the piss out in the cup, stick the tissue in the cup until you find a garbage and throw the cup away. The fuck? Now, don't say I ain't never gave y'all no shit. I done gave it to y'all. All right. Um, Georgie says, Zen, I had fried peanuts for the first time. You can eat the shell. What? That's what they do in New Orleans? Hey, the General, good morning. Fried peanuts with the shell on it? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Zen says, I love a hardcover book. Feel like it's something you can give to someone else when you're done and inscribe to the person you're giving it to. Great point, Zen. Someone did do that for me when I worked at TD Waterhouse before it became Ameritrade, right? I was gifted a book and I still have that book with that person's writing in it. I don't know if you remember, Zen. Remember, I used to be like, I don't know if I ever told you about my break glass. I told Rich about my break glass. I was a mess at work. I have to tell you when you invite me over for wine. But anyway, what? Lisa said, just open them two doors and let it go. Yup. Lisa. Just saying. I could tell y'all some stories, okay? Because the fuck. Listen, human beings, okay? And so that is the goal for reading with friends, all right? So make sure you get your book. Okay. Zen, you didn't know who my break glass was? I got to tell you. You're gonna be like, what? That was your break glass? What? I used to have this saying at work, y'all. Right. And you hear Zen say he never met my break glass, but he heard a lot about my break glass. He heard a lot about my break glass. When I was working, I already told y'all the company, right? Mind y'all business. Right. And I was single. Right. And I wasn't really ready for a relationship, huh? So what I did was I called the person that I was sleeping with at the time, my break glass. You know how you walk past the fire hydrant thing and it has the thing break glass in case of an emergency, or you know, you're on the train and it say break glass in case of an emergency. And so that was what I named him, my break glass. And I used that for years. I was like, he's my break glass. And he knew he was my break glass because I'd be like, you my break glass. Right. And you see, not all women are in it for the emotions. I did like him though. I did like him, but I fucked up. I did. I admit when I fuck up, but that's another story for another day. But Zen, have the wine ready. I will tell you. I will tell you who the fuck my break glass was. Cause fuck it. Listen, motherfuckers. Men think that they the only motherfuckers out there with break glasses. Nah, women got break glasses too. Shit. I'm just saying. Okay. And you can see I'm not lying because Zen said all he heard about my break glass a lot because I love that break glass. Not love like that, but it was serving. It was everything. But that was then and this is now. And I'm delivered. I'm delivered, y'all. But today's topic is, do you bury your feelings, y'all? Do you bury your feelings? Wait, the general said he broke glass and slapped ass. Yes, the general. I love it. He broke glass and slapped ass. On that note, get your motherfucking coffee or your water because you know we got to do it, y'all. This is a lot. Like when I drink this down, I feel like I feel bloated. I feel miserable when I drink this whole bottle of water down. I don't know why they want us to drink all this water because it feels miserable when you try to drink it all too fast. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Brandilla. But fuck that. In the meantime, I'm having coffee. Get your coffee, y'all. Do you bury your feelings? Because y'all are acting the fuck up on here. This topic to me is personal and I'm living it right now. I'm living this shit right now. But what I recognized is when I brought this topic to the table, I recognized that I've been living this for many years. And when I thought to bring this topic, do you bury your feelings, to the table, I sat down myself And I took a deep dive into this and I said, okay, RAW, you bury your feelings. Why do you bury your feelings? I'm sure you knew, Zen. Wait until you're going to be like, yep. Um, of course, I'm going to give you the dirty details. Okay. Okay. Exactly, Shirley. It's not good to hold your pee for your kidneys. And y'all know somebody fucked up my kidney, so I really can't hold my pee. Like it releases into my bladder and everything just fell the fuck apart. I don't the fuck know. This man done fucked up my kidney and I just can't hold my pee, y'all. I can't help it. Okay. I never peed on myself, but baby, there has been days getting off the elevator that I wanted to say, let this shit go. Let it go, let it go. Or let it flow, Tony Braxton style. The fuck? All right. But back to burying your feelings. When I brought this topic to the table, I sat down and I had to think about it for myself. And I said, RAW, why do you bury your feelings? Why are you? Is it because you're afraid to express your feelings? Do you think nobody gives a fuck about your feelings? What is it? Why do you bury your feelings? Why are you afraid to bury your feelings? And I had to really sit in that question. I really had to sit in that question, right? And I said to myself, damn, this is nothing new. I've been burying my feelings for years, for many, many years, from young, since before I became a single mom, right? And because I didn't think my feelings mattered. Right. I didn't think anybody wanted to hear about my feelings. I remember, and I talked about this on the show a couple of times, that when I was growing up, one of the things that I battled with was my home life. Like I didn't understand why, my cousins and them had both their parents and I didn't have both my parents in the house. That was a part of my feelings, right? And everybody kind of brushed them off like it was no big deal. No one ever sat down with me and said, this is a part of life. Your parents love you. Even though I know they love me as I got older, but as a child, right? What am I thinking? Right? No one ever sat down and said, I understand how you're feeling, right? They used to just brush it off like, me, stop complaining or stop whining, right? And so I think that I just began to bury my feelings because I didn't think it mattered. And then when I became an adult, no, rewind. Then when I became a single parent, right? I really didn't think my feelings mattered, right? I only felt like I was supposed to drive force forward to raising the one child that I had, right? So everything became everything about this child, right? My feelings again was pushed to the back burner. Right. When I got into, adulthood and I got into my marriage, right? I became Seventh-day Adventist. I was married to my first husband. I was miserable, right? Again, I didn't think my feelings mattered. I kept burying my feelings. But you know what? As we fast forward into my life today, double nickels, 55, I still realize as vocal as I am, right? As strong willed as I am, right? I still bury my feelings. You know why? Because many of motherfuckers have taken my worst pains. Things that things that they knew hurt me, right? And the few people that I have expressed my deepest pains to, right? One or two or three of those people during an argument or a disagreement, or they don't like me for the moment, right? They will take my deepest pain and use it against me. That is the worst thing you could do to me. That is the worst thing you could do to me. If you go back and take something that hurts me and throws it in my face during an argument, that is the worst thing you could do to me. See, years as I was growing up, navigating through being a single mom, navigating through, fucked up relationships and shit like that, I accepted it. I took it. I washed it off. I put a S on my back and I just kept going. But I'm not putting that S on my back no more. Right? I'm still battling with expressing my feelings, but I'm actively working on changing that. I don't know what that's going to look like on the other side. But I'm tired of my feelings not mattering. But that ain't even a word. I'm tired of my feelings not being at the forefront. I matter. And I sell that t-shirt. I matter, by the way, t-shirt, hoodie. I matter. And that's very serious. And this is one of the reasons why I have a t-shirt on my website that says hashtag I matter, because sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we fucking matter. And so actively right now, I am working on not burying my feelings, right? The other thing is men. I know a lot of men bury their feelings because they think they have to suck it up. But how does that affect you mentally? So before I go on, let me read some of the comments and get through, because I know we still got some hashtag fit friend conversations going on. And then we got some injections on today's topic. So let me go up. Okay. The guest link is out there. If you want to join, just scroll up and jump into the guest and, join the podcast. If you join the podcast, make sure your shit is it got a great signal like Zen's. That's all I can say. Cause I mean, his shit is fire. All right. Zen said, I think maybe I knew. Oh, I read that already in my mind and responded. Amazon said, get the water bottle that has 2-hour intervals for drinking. It helps you pace yourself during the day. That's a great suggestion for people. I don't have no more storage for any more water bottles. Okay. But I use these Costco bottles because I know this is 33.8 ounces. And I know if I get 3 of these in, I've accomplished more than my body weight, right? Because I my goal is to drink half my body weight. So I don't know what my body weight is. But AG knows how much I weigh. Hey Doc, good morning. AG knows how much I weigh because him and my mother had me step on the scale and they saw my weight, but they didn't tell me what it was. But I drink 3 of these, which would mean there would be 90 ounces of water, more than 90 ounces of water, which means that I would be over 180 pounds. But I'm not, right? But still, because I take a sippy of alcohol every now and again, the more water, the better, right? And so I try to get the 3 bottles in. That's how I measure it. All right. Amazon said, I have a bottle that holds 128 ounces of water. Most times I start at 9 and I stop at 7 p.m. Baby, are you pissing all night long? 128 ounces of water? But Juanita, this is why your skin always looks great. I'm telling you. Zen said, burying feelings. I do and I don't. There are some feelings I bury and some I express. I don't know why, but it's along the same lines as this. I'm shopping for something. I need it. It cost $100 and need to think about it, but have no issues dropping $500 on something frivolous. Sma. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Okay. Lisa said, we are already considered emotional creatures. Silly, because we all have emotions. So showing emotion has become a sign of weakness. We put on our game face and keep it moving. That is so true, Lisa. But how does that affect our lives? Right? I've been putting on a game face for so many damn years that the game has become my reality. Right? And I have grown accustomed to burying my feelings to the point of I hurt my own self. Because sometimes I sit there and I go, why? Why do I do this? Oh, saliva. I guess I should take a sip of my water. But why? What happens when we are so accustomed to being in a game face? Let me go over to IG. Let's see what we got going on. Naomi's Light says, I truly do bury my feelings when I'm hurt. So, Naomi, how do you ever release those feelings? For me, I never release them. It's very rare that I ever go back. Like when people hurt me, right? It varies. If you hurt me and I love you like to my core, right? I don't know. If you hurt me and I love you to my core, it makes me retreat. right? Because, I always feel like a situation like that is very volatile, right? And if it's not handled correctly, it can damage the relationship forever. And so, a lot of times, because I love people, so hard, once I get people in my life, I love them hard, right? And my greatest fear is letting them know how I feel, truly how I fucking feel, and them not liking how I feel and them reacting in a negative way. That's always been my thing. And I never want to hurt anybody, right? But a lot of times I wind up hurting myself when I'm not expressing my feelings, because then people don't understand how I feel. And so sometimes their acts that hurt me, they continue to hurt me. Okay. So I got to do a better job of expressing my feelings, no matter how that might make the other person feel. My intention is not to hurt anybody, right? But my intention is not to continue to hurt myself, you know? Naomi said, but notice I take the hurt onto others when I've buried it too long. But notice I take out that hurt. Yes, that's the danger of people hurting you or you bottling up your feelings. Something is going to happen. You are going to explode and you are going to misdirect that anger. I'm pretty sure it has happened to me. Amazon said I used to spend money. This is Coffee with Friends, so we bounce around a lot across topics, right? And we know we have the hashtag Fit Friends topic out there. I used to spend money when I didn't have it, when I wanted something to go somewhere, ignoring all other obligations. Baby, I am readjusting financially myself, and it's hard. It's hard. Okay, this is why I tell people, when you're in relationships, right, and you're sharing expenses, make sure when the other person, if your relationship is not working, make sure you can hold the house down by yourself. And that's where I'm at right now. My expenses are deep. They're big, right? And I'm holding down, the fortress by myself, but it's a financial adjustment, and so I'm trying to pace myself, and it's hard. It's a little bit hard, but I see light at the end of the rainbow, right? So I'm just taking this as a season right now. Okay. Amazon said, I really need someone to exercise with. Do you, Amazon? You need someone, you're the type of person that needs someone to work out with, right? I don't know if it helps. Like I said, if y'all have watches, share. Like Damaris, thank you for sharing your workout with me on the Apple Watch. So Damaris and I are following each other on the watch. If you have a Peloton bike, follow me, RAW001. Amazon, what helps, and AG and I was talking about it yesterday, for those that don't have workout partners and you want to walk outside, take your phone, listen to some music, listen to a podcast, watch a TV show. Well, you can't watch a TV show and walk, but you can listen to it and walk, right? I find that I could walk by myself, even though, I have AG around the corner, but I could walk by myself. That is when I find the most peace and unable to unpack a lot of things that's on my mind, right? That's just a suggestion. Johnny Leon Hill said, as Zen, do you bury or express your feelings when it comes to different people? Great question, Johnny Hill. Great question. The question is, do you bury or express your feelings when it comes to different people? Yeah, it's different across different people, right? There are people in my life that I have recognized they don't really care how I feel. They think they care, but they don't care. And what do I mean by that? Right? If you know you hurt me, because to me, if I know I hurt you, right? And you tell me I hurt you, irregardless to whether I feel like I fucking hurt you or not, you said you were hurt. I can't control and tell you what hurts you versus what hurts me, right? If you say I hurt you and I say, oh, damn, in my mind, I'm like, I ain't mean to hurt him or her, right? I'm going to fucking apologize. You know why? Because we are all different human beings and different shit hurts us. And motherfuckers make my ass itch. And this is another reason why I bury my feelings, because how many times I've said something to somebody that says, you've hurt me, and they ignored it, act like I didn't fucking say it. Or they try to say, call bullshit on my hurt. Oh, please. You not hurt. How the fuck you call bullshit on my hurt? How you do that? So what happened? I start shutting the fuck up. I'm like, these motherfuckers don't care anyway. And then I ghost. Because and that's why I continue to bury my feelings, because there's been some people in my life that I have expressed some hurt feelings to, and they don't give a fuck. They don't feel that I should be hurt about anything. I'm not fucking human, I guess. Right? And so I eat it. And then I explode. It's not healthy, y'all. And even when I explode at the end of the day, I'm still not expressing what my true hurt was. I'm just fucking exploding. And that's why, everything in my life, when I came out of this last relationship, I said across my whole life, I was going to just focus on myself. I don't know. I never told anybody I knew what that was going to look like. Right? But I expect those that love me to understand that I need to go through something. I need to work through this shit. I need to unpack shit. And this is a part of my healing journey. Right? And so I've had people in my life up until this double nickel age that don't give a fuck about how I feel, because there are people out there that when you tell them that you are hurt, right, they will look at you and say, what? Get the fuck out of here. That hurt you? For what? How dare anybody question somebody else's hurt? And this is what makes some people like me bury our feelings. The general said, it's a lot of dudes that bury their feelings. But why? Because why? Because dudes, when they were growing up and they shed a tear, motherfuckers tell them, don't cry. You're acting like a pussy. You're soft. Right? And now men grew up and they think if they cry or they show any signs of vulnerability, it means they a pussy and they soft. That's not it. That's why there's a lot of shit we need to unlearn and relearn. That's one of them. Okay. Interior said, Roy, people can be quick to dismiss someone's feelings, but I don't think we are always aware we are doing that. I try to make a concerted effort to hear what someone else is expressing and not be dismissive. And you're absolutely right. Sometimes we don't even realize we're doing that. But that's why, we are talking about it on this show, because after today, you cannot consciously walk away and go, I didn't realize I was doing that, right? Because we're having a conversation right now. So this should become a part of your awareness on an everyday basis when you are dealing with other people. To respect other people when they say that they're hurt about something. And acknowledge their hurt. Don't ignore their hurt. Too many people have ignored things that have hurt me. And I ignored it. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm working through this process of burying my feelings. I'm still working through it. It's fresh. Zen said, when I don't express my feelings, I get serious GI issues or get sick. There is a definite connection between my emotional and physical state. Us. I get the shits. Well, I have anxieties, right? And anxieties, I don't give a fuck what people think. Like, my ex used to be like, bullshit. He called bullshit on my anxieties. These shits are fucking real, y'all, and I hate them. Okay? And when I'm going through things and I'm bottling up my feelings, I get the shits. My stomach hurt. I'm nauseous. It gets me sick because my anxieties get triggered, right? And so in my years of learning how to control my anxieties, live with my anxieties, right? I have learned that sometimes I have to separate myself from the space where I'm triggered, right? Because your anxieties are triggered based on your triggers. Your anxieties pop up based on what triggers you, right? And so when I start to identify the things that trigger me, I retreat. I pull back because I know that I can't deal with it. It upsets my stomach. It makes me sick. And it affects my healing progress. The general said there are a lot of married men burying feelings. I know some bury feelings for the happiness of their significant other, but that's for the unhappiness of themselves. And does it make your significant other, happy? Right? So, really, when you're burying your feelings in a relationship, are you representing your true, authentic self? Or are you just representing that representative just to keep things moving? Mm-mm. And we wonder why motherfuckers go into depression. We wonder why motherfuckers, all of a sudden, leave marriages and shit like that. We wonder why people have nervous breakdowns and shit. General said that's why the phrase happy wife, happy life is toxic to me. I can see that. I can see that. Hey, Coach Donovan, good morning. I can see that. Amazon said, I pee like a racehorse during the day. So, hell, I guess that's how I get my steps in. Oh, my God. I know that's right. Yeah. Oh, so Amazon. So, Zen, Amazon, y'all have anxieties too, because that's what that is. Zen said, at Johnny Leon Hill, good morning. Hope you're feeling better. Great question. I don't think so, but maybe the question was, do you express your feelings depending on the person? I paraphrased, right? Um, Zen said, I don't think so, but maybe. I'm going to need to think about that for a while. I can definitely see it happening though. Yeah. Amazon said, my mental is definitely tied to my physical. So you see why we have the Just Move and Hydrate challenge as well as the Reading with Friends challenge? You see why? Because your mental is tied to your physical. How could you separate the two? Interior said, at the general, extremely toxic. What's wrong with happy spouse, happy house? That's another saying. I like that. The general said at Interior Root, because with that, there are a lot of people that bury their feelings that use that saying. That's what I've noticed. I agree with you, the general. A lot of men bury their feelings and they be living it, dealing with these unhappy relationships, right? And you're like, why? Just express yourself. But it's deeper than just telling somebody, just express yourself. I know that now. You got to deep dive and figure out where this started from. And that's why I love the book that we're going to start with. It didn't start with you. It started deeper. For me, burying my feelings started deeper. Started before my first boyfriend. So I can't blame it on relationships. Coach said you can do a virtual competition. What's that? Hey, Theo. Good morning, Theo. Interior Rue said, yes, I apologize too. I can't walk around here hurting people and be okay with it. When someone brings it to my attention, I innately apologize because that's just how I move. I will apologize to you, right? Because people unintentionally hurt people. We are human fucking beings. People unintentionally hurt people because in the need to please yourself, because that's where I'm at in my life right now. I'm just focusing on myself. Right? That's it and that's all. I'm not thinking about nobody else. I can't care about anybody else emotions right now. I got to put mine first. Right? And in doing that, I might unintentionally hurt someone. And if they bring it to my attention, I will acknowledge it and I will apologize for it. Right? And I will let them know that it's not intentional, That's not what I mean to do. Right? And I expect that same fair treatment back at me. I have told people that they've hurt me. They ignored it. Don't say shit about it. Don't give a fuck because they feel that I don't have a right to be hurt because I'm not fucking human. So you know what? I got to work on not burying my feelings, right? No matter what the cost is on the other side. And I'm still working on that. I don't know how the fuck long that's going to take. The fuck. Zen said, absolutely at Amazon. I can tell when I'm holding something in, even if I'm not necessarily aware of it, because sometimes that happens. I will get sick, but I will get sick. Yes, I wake up in the morning when I know I got to face each day dealing with something that hurt me. Okay? I wake up in the morning, my stomach hurt. I sit on the toilet and I shit my guts out. And it's just miserable. And nobody in your life that loves you should want to see you experience that, and you should want to experience that either. But it's not something you could just turn off like a switch, right? You got to work on it because it becomes deeper than one experience, two experiences. For me, I've been burying my feelings, I feel like, for a lifetime. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to unlearn that. Yes, Georgie. That's it. That's it right there. Georgie, I got to share this on my screen because that's where the fuck it is. This is. Georgie said, the more I care about people, the more I bury my feelings. That's it. But you know the question that I'm asking myself now? Do they fucking care about me that way? You know, I said it before on the show. I be afraid to lose motherfuckers because I hold on to people that I love. But motherfuckers got to be afraid to lose me too. Amazon said, I stopped expressing myself to most because most times they don't give a fuck, period. Naomi said, I've learned to recognize who and how. I write it out, then burn it. Pray for forgiveness and go for a brisk walk. Even cry out if I have to. I love it. So, Naomi, you figured out what works for you, and I love it. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. What works for me? Each one of us have to figure out what works for us because it's not going to always be the same, right? But I can't say it enough, y'all. We got to learn to fucking give each other grace, y'all. When people come to y'all, it's hard enough for some of us who have been burying our feelings for a really long time to express something. So, if somebody comes to you and expresses their feelings to you, acknowledge that shit. This is what loving up on our brothers and sisters is. This is what it fucking looks like. Acknowledge that shit. If someone tells you that you hurt them, even if you didn't do it on purpose, unintentional hurt, acknowledge that shit. Okay? For those that you love in your life, that you say you love and you respect, give them space, a platform to express their feelings without you becoming defensive or calling bullshit on how they feel. Amazon said, I just stopped messing with them. That's normal. That's a defense mechanism. That's me right now. I retract. That's a defense mechanism. But it's not helping me. I still need to be able to express how I feel. But immediately, the first thing I do is retract to protect my mental. Coping mechanism. Shirley said, it's the intentional hurt that hit. Y'all gonna get the fuck off my live today because y'all talking to me. Shirley said, it's the intentional hurt that hit different. Most people know the difference. And if not, acknowledge it when brought to their attention. That fucking part, intentionally hurting other people and acting like what? Not acknowledging it. Acting like y'all don't know the fucking difference. and still not acknowledging it when it's brought to your attention. When someone says, you hurt me, that's very hurtful, and you don't acknowledge it, then you tell me, guess what? You don't love me like I thought you did, because my feelings don't matter. Only yours matter. What hurts you might not hurt me. What hurts me might not hurt you, but you can't diminish my hurt. You can't. And when you do that, I have to retreat, because I'm in my journey right now where I'm loving myself. I'm trying to love myself more. I'm trying to give myself the love that I've given to so many people and put myself last. No, I'm in the forefront right now. And if you can't acknowledge when you hurt me, I have to retract, because I only want people in my life that love me genuinely, authentically. And if I come to you and I tell you that you hurt me and you don't give a fuck, or you feel that my hurt is not justifiable, I can't do it. And that hurts me, because sometimes you wind up losing the people that you love to protect your own self. Real story. Angel said, good morning, Coffee with Friends. I'm late, but I already got my 30 minutes. Yes, hashtag Fit Friends. I already got my 30 minutes in and 64 ounces of water in. Damn it, Angel. Wait a whole minute. Angel already did her 30-minute exercise. Kudos. All right. And she drank her 64 ounces of water already. Today is going to be a good day. Yes, Angel. Love it. Very inspirational. I love it. All right. You see me, I just took a sip out of I drank half a bottle this morning already, but that I had in the refrigerator, but this is a sip, so I'm still working my way. All right. That's because the coffee is taking up space right now. Johnny Leon Hill said that's the side effects of being the strong person in a friendship. People don't fully take in account that you can be vulnerable and soft as well. They are so used to you being strong that they don't look at you as human, and that's me. I believe that a lot of people in my life don't look at me as human. They think that I can deal with everything. They think that they can step all over me and I'm going to just keep moving and wash off the sneaker prints and the shoe prints. And they just think that they could just say anything to me and do anything to me and I'm just going to bounce back. And for the most part, that's how I've shown up. But I'm not doing that anymore, because none of that was healthy for me. None of it. None of it. I am the strong friend, but I have feelings and I'm soft. And that AG said one of the things that he learned about me when I first met him, I come across very tough, but through our years of friendship, the one thing that he constantly says is, you're really a girly girl. And I am. I'm tough, but I'm a girly girl. I am a fucking girly girl. For real, y'all. Right? Things hurt me and I retreat, especially when I care about them. Hey, Veronica Madison. The general said, I started writing a short story about hurt people hurting people. I would love when you finish that story, if you could share that with us here on Coffee with Friends, because I love it. Okay. Interior said, yeah, I have to learn to stop expecting myself and others. It has caused me to hurt a little less. Otherwise, I continue to be disappointed in that part. Right? That part. I feel like at this point in my life, yes, I again, I told y'all a week ago, I'm at a crossroads, right? And I've been at this crossroad before under different circumstances, right? And I'm tired of being here, right? For the same similar acts. And so for me, I realized that I have to change how I navigate, right? I can no longer bury my feelings. Even if I'm not expressing my feelings to the next person, I have to come to terms with my feelings. I need to be honest with about my feelings to myself. And that's what I'm working on right now, right? Not burying my feelings first to myself, right? Saying my shit out loud. Robin, this hurt your fucking feelings. Yes, it did. This is how it made you feel. Saying that shit out loud helps me. It does. And one of the things that I recognize is I find that I vent. And I mentioned this one time on Coffee with Friends is too, that I vent. I'll pick someone and I'll vent to, right? Most times it's my mother because she'll just listen to me, right? You know, some other friends, they'll get tired of me venting about the same thing over and over again. But I realize I've been doing a lot of thinking about that, right? Because I've been told, oh my God, you're venting about this same thing over and over again. And the one thing through the work that I'm doing for myself is I realize that I vent about the same thing over and over again because these are buried feelings and I'm working through them, right? And so you might not have a friend that wants to hear that shit all the time or have a mom that wants to hear that shit all the time. Write it down. Talk to yourself in the fucking mirror. Whatever you got to do. All right. But ask yourself, do you bury your feelings? And then ask yourself, what is the benefit of doing that? And also ask yourself, what is the negative impact of you doing that? And then figure out, how do you work on yourself to no longer bury your feelings? What steps do you need to take to be able to feel free enough to express your feelings and know that your feelings fucking matter? Right? This is a work that I'm in right now. And I wanted to share that with y'all because I love sharing. But y'all, it's 9:13 and I appreciate y'all joining Coffee with Friends. Today's topic was, do you bury your feelings? And how is that impacting your life? You know, some things that, food for thought for you to walk away with. When did it start? Right? Is this a defense mechanism for you? What is the fear of expressing how you feel? These are questions that I ask myself that I'm sharing with you guys. Has anyone called your feelings BS or felt they were irrelevant? These are the things that I've asked myself. And I've answered these questions, right? And I reflect on the answers to these questions. And these questions are up there in the post, right? And I reflected on these questions, and I'm going to continue to read those answers. Okay? Okay? Because has anyone called your feelings BS or felt they were irrelevant? And do you keep these people in your life? What message are these people sending you when they wash your feelings away or they don't acknowledge your feelings? What message are they sending you? It's a question. I don't know the answer. All right. But I appreciate you motherfuckers joining Coffee with Friends. Y'all know the link is in my bio. I got you, Georgie. The link is in my bio. Make sure you are following me across all my platforms: Facebook, IG, TikTok, YouTube. If you go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit the bell so you know when I'm going live. All right. And guys, I always put up the guest link so that you guys can join in. But on IG, you can always hit the video if you want to join in, you want to contribute vocally to the show. Right? This is our show. The one thing I always say is continue to love up on your brothers and sisters, but mainly figure out how to love up on your fucking self. Okay? Georgie said, if I isolate for 30 minutes straight, does that count? Kind of want to know if I could keep it up that long. It's 30 minutes of movement. It's 30 minutes concentrated movement, Georgie. I told people, listen, 30 minutes of concentrated movement. Whatever the movement you want to do, that's on you. You want to fuck for 30 minutes straight. You want to run for 30 minutes straight. You want to walk for 30 minutes straight. You want to isolate your ass cheeks for 30 minutes straight. You want to twerk for 30 minutes straight. Whatever the fuck you decide to do, make sure it's a concentrated effort. The fuck? I don't care. Okay? Do what feels good to you. All right. And with that, y'all, this was Coffee with Friends. And I appreciate you motherfuckers. Listen, hashtag Fit Friends. Reminder, started yesterday, October 17th. I shared with you Theo's Monday workout. I shared with you Naomi's water intake, as well as if you go to my page and you look at the my page, you can see Naomi, she did the reel, right? She remixed my reel and she joined in and she showed her water and she showed her movement. Let's make this fun, y'all, right? Contribute y'all pictures, contribute what you're doing, even if it's a fun moment and you're in your movement. Hashtag Fit Friends, hashtag Coffee with Friends, hashtag Raw to the Bone. Okay? Do your shit and share it with us. Motivate each other. You don't know how inspiring it is to see others in their works for their mind and their body, right? It helps push others to continue to move forward in their goals. It's very inspiring. All right. It is. Johnny said, let me call my wife and tell her I need her to help me for my constant movement for 30 minutes. Listen, whatever it takes, the fuck. 30 minutes is a long time to be fucking y'all. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Look at the clock when y'all fucking and sucking. It don't take that long. It don't. Now, if you sucking and licking ass and eating toes and fucking and sucking and licking ass and eating toes, yeah, you can stretch it out 30 minutes. But come the fuck on, y'all, for real. So 30 minutes, if your wife agree to that, Johnny, let her sister know. I'm just the fuck saying. And with that, y'all, I'm going to send y'all out on positive vibes because I appreciate you motherfuckers and I like to give y'all good words and motivation to go on with y'all day. Even when you feel low, even when you feel slow, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no man. I still fucking go. Hey, this was Coffee with Friends, and I am Raw to the Bone. And I'm out, y'all. Going for now, but never forever. All right? Peace. Get these words. Get this message.
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, go.